All right, today's topic is addition, which hopefully we all have some sort of background with. And although we may have a background with it, maybe we can't quite explain what's going on when we add things. So let's think about the problem 432 plus 194. So I think a lot of us have seen this in grade school. You probably have to teach it if you go on to teach grade school. So you go, okay, we're in the ones place. 2 plus 4. How many things now do we have in our one place combined? 6. Pretty straightforward. That's using a fact of 2 plus 4 is 6, something they learned before they encounter a problem like this one. All right, now 3 plus 9, they might have encountered a problem of this flavor, right? Oops. 3 plus 9, and they would say, okay, the answer is 12. So now you need to tell them why it's not okay to just write 12. So why is it that we know to not have that number go here in the answer, but to move it over to the next place, right? And that's only 1, not 10, because that 1 is worth 10. But now it's worth 100 in a way, right? So how do we explain these things? So 4 plus 1 totals to 6. So we have this fact that 432 plus 194 is 626. Pretty straightforward. But how do we use proper language to really explain this to students? Okay, well maybe it would be best to represent things with dots and boxes. The most basic way we can think about numbers. Okay. So I have 432, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now I'm going to combine these two diagrams together. So it kind of happens in a natural way, right? Everything that was in my rightmost column here and my rightmost column here is going to become part of the sum. So it's going to go 1, 2 from that first box, and then I'll also get 4 from the other box. Okay, cool, that's the 6 that showed up here. Okay, and now I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, and 9. So I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this thing I wrote, does it make sense in a base 10 number system, right? We learned about our rule for base 10 is that if we have more than 10 things here, the proper thing to do would be to take 10 of these dots and translate it as 1 in the next column over. So we're going to just do that. We're going to clean up and write this out properly. So I'll fix that little issue of having too many going on here. I'll just select 10 of them. So anything I cross out or underline will just be counting as moving over. So I'm going to need to select 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I've highlighted 10 of them. And they're going to appear as just this one dot there, because having 10 things here is only worth, because of the place it's in, it has a value of 1 dot here. And then now I'm going to have the remaining 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many were left after I canceled out the 10 to move over next door? 1, 2. And then how many were here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we can really see how a quantity of 10 appears as a 1 here. And if you wanted to see this more carefully, here, I have 10 little dots, right? They represent 10 groups of, well, the original here, each dot from here represents 10 back here. So these are 10 little groups of what used to be 10 back here. So I have 10 groups of 10, because I'm in the tens place, becomes one group of 100. So that's why in this position, I'm really dealing with how many tens do I have? I have 3 tens and 9 tens. That makes 2 tens plus 100. So now I can talk at the next level over. So this is just to have tools at your disposal to explain to students why this problem wouldn't have a result of, okay, 6, right? And then this one is 12, and this, well, we wouldn't have carried because we didn't know any better, we left it down there, would be 5. So you'd have to explain to them why this is wrong and really carefully explain the logic of why this would go up. How 10 groups of 10, when I say 10 groups, it's because of that 10 and the number 12, and then groups of 10 because of the place it's in. So 10 groups of 10 is one group of 100. I can move it over to the next level, and now we have the right symbols to write this, right? Because I only have symbols for 0 through 9. I can't write, that this means that many dots, right, before I cross them out. So because of that, we're gonna resort to using the next place value over to say, hey, this is a really big quantity. I'm gonna use the values that are next door, the value of the place next. All right, let me know if you have any questions, but this is addition, And next to it I showed the dots and boxes. So it's addition with carrying, and I did dots and boxes. Without carrying, this would be pretty straightforward. I just add down, you don't have to do this little moving them over to readjust and write it in proper form. Okay, thank you.